Let's look at this question. Prabhakar Murthy has 6 dhabas operating in a town. The table below shows the volume sales of each dish, number of plates for food, and number of cups for tea or coffee during the breakfast time, 8 to 10 a.m. on a certain day. The prices per dish cup are idli 15, vada 20, dosa 30, special dosa 40, and tea or coffee 10. So let me record the prices also. 15, 20, 30, 40, and 10. Shiv, being in a remote area, is 20% underpriced than the rest, while Ratna, in a posh colony, charges a 20% premium compared to the other dhabas. All the other dhabas have the same rate. Okay. So Shiv is charging 20% less, Ratna is charging 20% more. One insight that you can draw is the 20% less of Shiv would be balanced by 20% more of Ratna, and therefore the only premium that I would have to find is for 5 extra idlis that are being served in Ratna. Similarly for vada, it would be for 5 extra vadas, for 7 extra dosas, for 4 extra special dosas, and for 1 extra tea or coffee. Okay, let me work further now. First question is, what is the total revenue earned by Murthy across his dhabas on this day? Oh my god, so I would have to add up all these numbers and then multiply them by this. Let's add 6 plus 8 plus 1 is 15, 15 plus 6 is 21, 21 plus 10 is 1. So 3 carried over, 3 plus 2 is 5, 5 plus 3 is 8, 8 plus 2 is 10, 10 plus 2 is 10 plus 2 is 12, 12 plus 3 is 15. So 151 here. 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 5 is 8, 8 plus 8 is 16, 16 plus 9 is 5. And then 2 carried over, 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 plus 3 is 7, 7 plus 2 is 9, 9 plus 1 is 10, 10 plus 4 is 14. Okay, here I get 17 plus 23 is 40, 40 plus 22 is 62, 62 plus 15 is 77, 77 plus 24 is 101, 101 plus 20 is 131. I can't do the carryover wala addition for very long, it becomes difficult. 11 plus 6 plus 8, 25, 25 plus 9 is 34, 34 plus 13 is 47, 47 plus 10 is 57. For tea or coffee, 52 plus 48 is 100, 64 plus 56 is 120, so 220 plus 68, so 288, 288 plus 12 gives me 300 plus 339. I get a total of 339. Okay, these are the amounts of items that have been ordered. Let's get to the prices. 151 into 15, 145 into 20, 131 into 30, 131. I remember it differently from the last time I tried. Let's see. 7 plus 2, 9, 9 plus 3, 12, 12 plus 9, 1, okay, 2 carried over, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 2, 7, 7 plus 1, 8, 8 plus 4, yes, this should be 121, not 131, 121. Okay, then let's add up 57 into 40. And finally 339 into 10. So 151 into 15 should be 2250, 2265. Then it should be 145 into 20 gives me 2900. This should give me 3630. This should give me 2280, and this should give me 3390. Let's add these up. I get 5. What more do I need here? 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 plus 9 is 18. 18 plus 8 is 6. I get 6 here. 2 carried over. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 9 is 4 plus 9 is 13. 13 plus 6 is 19. 19 plus 5 is 4. Okay. Let me sorry, how much did I have for carryover? 6, 3, 9. Okay, 2 carryover. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 plus 5 is 14. So I'm getting my current bill as 14,465 without me having adjusted for extra premium that Ratna orders will receive. Because I'm reaching 14,465, I can mark option C as the answer. The bill can only go up from here. This is not the precise value. If you want to calculate the precise value, we can also do that. 5 items have 20% premium, 20% is 1/5 only. So plus 15 here. Again 5 items, 20. So plus 20 here. 7 items extra, 20% of 36. So plus 42 here. 4 items extra, so plus 32 here. And finally 1 item extra, plus 2 here. Let's add these up. 5 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, 1. And then I'm left with 111. If I add 111 to this, how much do I get? 6, 7, 5, 4, 1, which matches the answer also. But you did not need to do this extra bit. After you've reached 14,465, you can mark your answer. Okay. Let's get to question number 46. Assuming identical input costs, which dish is most profitable for Prabhakar? If I'm assuming identical input costs, let me assume that identical input cost to be 0 for every item. 0 for every item. So for idli, the profitability will be 2265 divided by 15. 2265 plus 15, so 2280. 2280 divided by 151. This is for idli. For vada, it will be 2920 by 145. By 145. This time itself, you can see idli is not the most profitable because the numerator is smaller and the denominator, numerator is larger for vada and denominator is smaller for vada. So this fraction is winning. Then let's go to the second item. It is 3672. 3672 divided by 121. Okay, comparing between these two is difficult. I'll come to it later. Then let's get to 2280 plus 32 is 2312 by 57. Okay, now even if you were to turn this fraction twice of itself, even if you were to turn this fraction to twice of itself, 4624 by 114. Now see, it is definitely larger than this fraction. Numerator is larger, denominator is smaller. Wonderful. And this fraction is also larger than this fraction. Therefore, the last option that you have, dosa special, that should be your answer. Therefore, option D, dosa special. Let's get to question 47. At what average cost per dish or cup would Murthy make an overall profit of 25%? This is the revenue that he's getting, 14576. So the cost, if he's making a profit of 25%, his cost should be 14576 into 4 by 5. His overall cost should be this, but this is not the per cup or dish cost. For that, I would have to add up these numbers also. Let me add them up. I get 151 plus 145. This is so tiring. How do I do it? Let me write it as 150 plus 1, 150 minus 5, 120 plus 1, 60 minus 3, 340 minus 1. These numbers I can add up quickly now. 15 plus 15 is 30, 30 plus 12 is 42, 42 plus 6 is 48, 48 plus 34 is 8, 82, 820. And how much do I remove from here? This plus 1 goes, this plus 1 goes, so minus 4. I get minus 7 in total, so I get by 813. 813 is the total amount here. You can do it by simple addition also, but I'm too tired to do that right now. 812. How do I proceed here? This is so irritating. I'm doing this. I'm making this 816 into 813 into 816 to make my life easier. I can cancel this by 8. I get 102. I can cancel this by 8. I will get how much? 165, 8, 172, 162. So 1822 into 4 or 7288 divided by 510. Okay, this is 510 right now. So I'm doing one more thing. I'm multiplying this by 2 and I'm also multiplying this by 2 to get 1020 in the bottom, 1020 in the bottom, and the numerator I will get 145 something something, 145 something something. Can you see? Even if you turn this into 1000, your answer would be 14 point something something. Your net answer has to be 14 point something something. And therefore, the answer that I would mark for question number 47 is option B, 14.3. For the last question, let's get there. Every customer across the dhabas ordered exactly one tea or coffee. If no customer ordered more than two dishes, excluding tea or coffee orders, what proportion of customers ordered exactly one dish, tea or coffee not counted? Okay, let's see. This effectively tells me there are 339 customers. So I'm doing this. People who ordered one dish and people who ordered two dish, I'm naming them A and B. A plus B is equal to 339. A plus B is equal to 339. Also, A plus 2B is equal to summation of these numbers. Summation of these numbers or 813 minus 339. Let's do this. 3 minus 12, 3 minus 9 is 4. 80 minus 33 is 47. So 474. 474. This is what I got. Now see, what does this give you? By increasing, the difference between these two numbers is how much? 61 to 474. So add them up, you get 135. B is equal to 135 and therefore A is equal to 204. People who have ordered just one dish is 204. Finally, I need 204 by 339 into 100. Now, I don't know if you recognize or identify this. 204 is a multiple of 17. 339 is one away from a multiple of 17. So let me turn this into 340. Cancel and cancel. I get 6 here, I get 10 here, cancel and cancel. My answer is approximately equal to 60%. Among the available options, the one that I would mark would be option A, 60%. Good set, some bit of calculation required, but if you do it logically, it can be done quite quickly.